And now, your weather authority.
Good news only.
Okay, tomorrow should be partly dry.
I guess that's a glass
Yeah, whatever.
half full.
Down to the south and west, a batch of storms has continued to initiate up until this moment down into southern Louisiana and even coming out of eastern Texas, all pulling in the easterly direction. The main question with these is, should these storms further develop as they reach the Mississippi coast? The answer here, I want to say no, because we do have a stable layer and a cold pool here on the Mississippi coast. That stable layer near the surface and the cold pool combined to keep us decently clear. But the directional pattern of these storms is pulling them towards the east, and as that happens, of course, that will take the general direction right towards South Mississippi. Things don't always hold up in terms of atmospheric phenomenon keeping storms from developing, so I will probably be in the building for a little while making sure these storms don't develop further into the overnight hours. But as of now, it looks like they're still tracking eastward and still holding a lot of decent strength here in southern Louisiana and eastern Texas, indicated by those reds and yellows. So let me pop off the screen here and then go set you up for your regular forecast. I just wanted to show you that when we get into this full forecast here, because those storms are coming tonight, and so I don't want you to be surprised if they arrive on the Mississippi Gulf Coast and then catch you by surprise towards the early morning hours of your Saturday around midnight to 1 a.m. As of now, the Hancock-Whitney Tower camera overlooking the Port of Gulfport continues to show decent stability across the area in terms of rainfall and thunderstorms both out the door. Once again, we were well above average today for our temperatures, well above average the last few days actually, and that warmth acted to increase the potential for some rainfall through the afternoon hours and also increased our chances for thunderstorms developing once we added in the lift from that cold front affecting us with the addition of that moisture as well. Visibility across the area not really reduced right now. We could see some fog throughout the evening. Radar imagery right now, you just saw the widespread viewpoint, and the analysis mode is what we call it here on the Barron Links computer, but this is a closer viewpoint at the lower 6 counties of our viewing area here at WXXV. Spread it out a little wider in just a moment and you'll see that cloud cover. Temperatures still in the lower 60s and mid 60s across the area. Now, it seems like I'm going through this a little bit quickly. That's because we do have a decent amount of weather to get to, and I just wanted to show you that analysis mode before we hopped into your regular forecast. Wind speeds earlier today, remember, they were coming out of the south and southeast, pumping a lot of that warm, humid, and moist air into the environment, and that warm, humid, and moist air stacked up ahead of the arrival of the cold front, which still hasn't completely cleared the area, but earlier it provided enough lift in the atmosphere, and there's 2 of your elements needed for thunderstorms to develop on a severe scale. You need that shear, lift, instability, and moisture, known as the SLIM acronym. And you got the moisture and the lift on a decent scale earlier, and we did have a little bit of shear, which prompted a warning. Wind speeds have died off for now. Your future cast will show that the cold front will drop down towards the area a little bit more into your latter half of Saturday, but it starts to slow down and eventually stalls out here. And should this cold front stall out, it will retain a lot of that moisture over the Mississippi Gulf Coast, further enhancing our potential for some thunderstorms to develop as they ride that boundary into your Sunday evening. Sunday evening, most likely you'll see the heavier side of showers and thunderstorms compared to your Saturday, in which the showers and thunderstorms will be rather sparse if you get any thunderstorms at all. Tomorrow most likely will be sparse and isolated showers. Sunday, though, could be a little bit heavier, and we do have the potential for some thunderstorms to be a little bit stronger as they ride along that boundary.
All right, thanks, Trey. We'll be right back with some good news for Mississippi State fans.